Harlan Clark data, number one, and number two is how large is their database?
Well, again, their database is larger than Dun & Bradstreet's because, again, remember, they don't just specialize in business, much less small to medium business, which is what Dun & Bradstreet's sweet spot has always been, and Hoover's before they acquired it. So the accuracy rate of that decision maker, for example, is actually higher, I find, with Harlan Clark than it is with Dun & Bradstreet because they look at multiple sources to verify and vet and confirm, triple confirm, who that decision maker is that they got from Dun & Bradstreet in some cases.
Yep. No, I understood.
Again, it's sort of like, I guess the best way to describe it to you is, it gives the appearance that they update stuff whenever there's a public filing or, something happens and they get a hold of the data, but otherwise it's just kind of sitting there. And they sell it. And they go, we'll sell you.
No, go ahead, Tom, sorry.
Whereas the other companies say, we've taken that list, but we've taken hundreds of other lists, we've analyzed them, we've reaffirmed the data, and we've modeled these people specific to this geography and this product that you're trying to sell for your industry.
No, understood. And what's the cost differential between Harlan Clark and Hoover's, or what's the pricing you're paying for each, or just a range would be helpful too, or differential?
Dun & Bradstreet, if you buy on an annual agreement, is actually no cheaper than Harlan Clark. Dun & Bradstreet still charges a premium because it's Dun & Bradstreet. And everyone thinks if you've got to have business leads, they're the only place to get it. And by the way, from a quantity standpoint, if you want to get max number of businesses that include new businesses that have just opened, that's where they're really good. So they get onto the Dun & Bradstreet radar way before they get on to these other guys. So that's where they're good. But it's about a 20% premium per lead, even if you sign a year contract, to get the same lead I could get from Harlan Clark without all of the analytics and modeling specific to my vertical business, much less by product.
So you're saying DNB is 20% more than Harlan?
That's right, 20% premium.
And how much would you say you're paying per lead, or just rough numbers or rough range?
Yeah, we're still in such a low quantity because we're in a test mode with them that we're paying well over 50 cents a lead. But that's because we haven't signed an annual agreement with them because we're still in proof of concept stage with them.
So you have not signed an annual agreement with whom? Both or for?
Well, we've got an annual agreement with everyone I mentioned except Dun & Bradstreet, and we've been doing we've got a 6-month test that we got access to 10,000 leads, which in their world is a very small number, of course.
But 6-month agreement. Just to confirm, so DNB is 20% more expensive than Harlan Clark per lead.
That's right.
You're paying 50 cents per lead for DNB. In
a test mode. But that 20% that I'm citing to you is what I know from experience. So in the test mode case, they're like double the cost.
Got it.
But I would expect them to be.
Got it. And you have an annual agreement with Harlan Clark, but a 6-month agreement with DNB right now.
Right. And the DNB is a quantity limited agreement, and frankly, number of uses agreement. Limitation. Whereas Harlan Clark, we can go as many times as we want to that group.
Now, Harlan Clark, it's weird because when I go to the website, I can't just search a business and just get information to have on a business.
Right. It's a totally different business model. They're not selling listings. They're selling modeled leads specific to financial services.
Is it fair to say